All right, everybody. Welcome back to class. My name is Teacher Chad. We just got done with an excellent class in reading, practicing our pronunciations, learning new words, also while reading a little bit about history. Okay, I really enjoy focusing on pronunciation and how we as Americans change words and pronounce them the way that we do. So it's sort of this this mystery of how we pronounce things and why, because we don't have a lot of rules that are associated with them. But we do say the things we do, and so what I'm trying to do is help you be able to read and speak more like in American English. Okay. So yeah, our last class was great. Had a whole bunch of really good readers. Yeah, I don't know why, Sarah. I believe you have a premium account. You should be able to join. If not, if you don't have a premium account, the first 2 minutes are held for premium account holders, and then you can join after that. All right, yeah, so 35 seconds. All right. Yeah, so our last class we worked on a lot of really good words, a bunch of new words like circumnavigate and circumnavigation, okay, as well as cartographers, okay, so people who make maps. The Netherlands, belonged. We worked on our ed sounds and learned some other new vocabulary words, and also ways in when we changed that T sound in the English T to an English D. So, for example, in the word wanted. Okay, we add the ed to the end, and all of a sudden the word becomes, or that T becomes a D sound. Let's see, who do we got here today? Aaron Carlos, how are you? Okay, Abdallah, how are you? Welcome back.
Yes, thanks a lot. Welcome, Teacher Chad.
Welcome. All right, and let's see, Dimitri, how are you, Dimitri? Dimitri, can you hear me okay? All right, let's see, Aaron Carlos?
Yes, correct, Teacher Chad. This is my
great.
Yes, my first time here in Hangout.
Awesome. Well,
yes.
welcome to class.
Just yes.
Where are you from, Aaron?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
Let's see, Frankie. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, man.
Awesome. Let's see, Dimitri. Did you get your microphone working?
Yes, it is working now. So hello, teacher.
Hi. How you doing, man? Where are you from, Dimitri?
I'm from Ukraine.
From the Ukraine. Awesome. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
All right, and let's see, Igor, welcome back. Igor
Yes.
from Moldova.
Yes.
All right, I'll remember that. All right, Inga, how are you doing?
Great.
Great. Okay, and I know, Inga, we went over this, and I know you're probably going to be upset with me. Sorry. Let me see if I can remember. Okay, so Inga, you're in the class, we're talking, and you know Russian, but you live in Armenia?
Sure, yes, exactly.
Got it. Okay. I have to work on tricks to help me remember. All right. And very cool. Maria, how are you, Maria?
Hi, I'm doing fine, thank you.
I'm doing good. Great.
Yeah.
And Maria lives in Sweden, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, and Sarah. Sarah is new here, and Sarah knows 30,000 languages. Any language you guys want to know, she knows.
No,
Okay.
not really.
No, she knows quite a few languages, which is I think is awesome. And let's see, Sarah. Okay, Sarah's original language is hold on. I'm working on my memory here. Is Arabic, French. Hold on. I almost have it. Dang. I can spell it, but I can't say it. Hold on. Tanzania. No, Tunisia. There we are. Tunisia. Got it.
Yeah, Tunisia, good.
Got it. Awesome. Okay, so.
Bravo.
All right. Thank you. All right. So Abdallah. All right. Abdallah's from Egypt. Okay. Dimitri from Ukraine. Faisal, welcome back. Faisal. Crap. Faisal, you're in my last class. Hold on one second. Faisal, we were talking.
Thank you.
Let's see. Faisal.
5, 4,
Wait.
3,
Okay.
2.
No, Yemen. Got it. Yemen, right?
All right.
Yes. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. So I had to remember, because if you don't have pictures when you come into class, it's harder for me to remember. And so I have Igor, which has the same image as you. Okay, and I was like, I saw your name. I was like, oh no, did I get it confused? Is Igor from another country, and then Faisal is from Moldova? I got it right. Okay, so Faisal is from Yemen, Igor, Moldova, Frankie, Italy. Okay, and
Right, man.
Aaron is Brazil. Okay, got it. Cool. All right, everybody. My name's Teacher Chad. I'm from the United States, but I currently live in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a small country that's just north of Panama. All right, and I only know 2 languages. Hopefully, one day I'll know more, but I know English and Spanish. Yeah, I love teaching English, and I love music. I love all styles of music, and also cultures. I really enjoy learning about new cultures as well. So that's a little bit about me. Welcome to class, and I try and do that game with myself. I try and remember where everybody's from. Just because I'm terrible with names and terrible with names and faces, and so I've learned over the years that I have to practice or else I'll lose it, and I don't want to lose that, being able to make the relationship. So thank you for bearing with me at the very beginning of class where I try and remember where you guys are from. All right. Okay, you guys. So in my last class, we were focusing on reading, okay, and we're going to be doing the same type of focus, okay. And let's go ahead and start with a new document. We had one more paragraph left in this last one we were doing, but let's start with a new one. I think that would be best. So, class, we are going to start with rocky relationships. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. If you don't see where that's at, don't worry, I'll put it in the chat box. Okay, so I'm going to throw that in the chat box right now. All right, so go ahead and click on that. Now, for those of you who've not been in a class with me, I work a lot on pronunciation. Okay, towards American English, right? And that's what I'll be working on as we read. We won't be going over any comprehension questions, all right? We just want to We just want to read basically and practice using our tongue and formulating these words. Okay. Now I'll be writing down words that we can work on, and we'll practice those together. I like to practice individually with you. So if we get to a word that I want to practice, repeat it back, and then we can go from there. Okay. So don't be shy. I'm not going to laugh at you or anything like that. My whole goal is to help you pronounce these words properly. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and start at the top of this page here. Abdallah, I'm going to start with you, and I'm going to do something different this time. I'm going to go one side to one side, all right, and I'll work my way towards the center. So Abdallah, I'm going to have you read first, and next is going to be Sarah. Okay. After Sarah, it's going to be Dimitri, and then Maria. Okay, you see my pattern. Faisal, then Inga, then Frankie.
We got it.
Okay, so there we go. So Abdallah, your turn, man.
Yes. There were many differences between disagreements between European colonists and the Native American people. There were other times when they worked together as allies. When competing groups both want to make peace, they met to work out treaties to end their fighting. Early English colonists and Plymouth and Jamestown were helped by the Wampanoag and Powhatan tribes.
Powhatan, they're Indian, Native American Indian tribal names.
Yeah, the colonists only survived the adjustment to the strange new world because of the help from the tribes.
Okay, all right. So we have some new words here, definitely, and then some names of cities and names of tribes. Okay, the first word I want to practice with you is going to be differences. Okay, so we want to make sure that we pronounce that differences. Okay, try that, please.
Differences.
Okay, right now you're saying differences. All right, we want to say differences.
Differences.
Okay, so that when you're saying that's caught in the back of your mouth, okay, in the back of your almost to your throat. So you want to say differ. The fur is held more in the front of your mouth, okay? So we want to say differences.
Differences.
Almost differences.
Differences.
Almost, okay? So that would be an area of focus for you, saying instead of different, we want to say differ. All right. So let me have you practice the word fur. Fur.
Oh yeah. Differences.
There you go. Difference. And instead of going to a fra, we want to say differ. Differences. Yeah. Differences.
Yeah. Differences.
Almost there. Okay. Much better job with that sound though. Okay. Good job. The next word is going to be disagreements.
Disagreement.
Okay, so okay, and we're going to focus on that R instead of saying disagree. Okay, we want to say disagreements.
Disagreements.
Okay, one more time. Disagreements.
Disagreements.
Okay, great. Okay, much better. The next word is probably a new word for you. This word is treaties. Okay, that second T is going to feel like a D. Treaties.
Yeah, treaties. Treaties.
Treaties.
Treaties. 3Ds.
Very good. So this goes back to your question that you had last class of when do I know when that T is going to be a D sound or a T sound? Well, treaty is spelled like that, treaty, okay, with the T at the end. Now, plural is trees, okay?
Yeah.
So that's when we have that D sound, all right? The last word I want to practice is the word colonists, all right? Colonists.
Colonists.
There you go, colonists. Nice job with that S.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Abdallah. Sarah, you are next.
Okay. As a result of their times of cooperation, Native Americans and European colonists introduced each other to new ideas and new items. The Native Americans showed the colonists special ways to grow and store food. They were familiar with living off the land and understood what was needed. Many of the words in our English language come from Native American words that were taught to the colonists. The words were then handed down as part of a new combined language. Sorry, there was an echo that confused me. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. No, you did very, very good. Okay.
I'm listening to my sound repeating itself. That's why I'm confused. Sorry.
Okay, that means you have another window open. It's the verbling window. Go ahead and close that down.
No, it's closed, but I think someone has an echo. I don't know who.
Oh, okay. Maybe Dimitri, can you mute your microphone?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think he was the only one that I saw sound coming from. Okay.
It's much better now.
All right, very good. All right, so let's. I have 3 words that I want to practice. Okay, the first word is cooperation.
Cooperation.
Okay, so yeah, so it's co, and then we have that ah. Okay, cooperation. All right.
Okay, cooperation.
The next word is when we were talking about growing and storing food. You would pronounce that word G-R-O-W as grew. Ways to grew and store food. It's going to be grow.
Grow.
Okay, so that O-W will equal an O sound. Grow. Okay?
Okay.
The last word is going to be the word taught. Okay, I saw you, or I heard you go back to that word. You said it, and then you went back. Your second pronunciation, your second pronunciation was much better. Okay, but I believe you can do even better than that. So we're gonna say taught. There you go. Okay, so that that A-U-G-H there in the middle. Okay, just like how you said it, will have an ah sound. Okay. Now make sure when you pronounce that the T's, okay, just like how you're saying, where you're using your teeth. Okay, taught.
Okay.
Taught. Okay. Now taught. Okay. With the positioning of your tongue, how you're saying your T's. I'm trying to picture this. Taught. Okay. It sounds like. When you're saying your T's, your tongue, so you feel at the top of your mouth. Let's see how I can do this. So at the roof of your mouth, it kind of like this would be where your teeth are at down here. It kind of raises up, okay, where I think that may be your palate. So as it goes back, it raises upwards. Okay, it sounds like when you're pronouncing your T's, your tongue is kind of placed right at the base of where that curve is at. When we pronounce our T, it's going to be in between, okay, where that curve is at, and the front of your teeth. Okay, so when we pronounce that, our teeth, we're not going to be touching our teeth. Okay, it's going to be right before it, but not as far back as how I believe you're saying it like saying taught. Okay, you want to say taught. Okay, so you want to move your tongue just a little bit more forward and to pronounce that T. Let's try that, okay? Taught. All right, much better. Let's try it one more time. Taught. There you go. All right, getting better. Nice job. Okay. Other than that, excellent job, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and Bettina, how are you?
Hello, how are you? I'm fine.
Great. How's Argentina today?
Very nice.
Very good. And you are from Mendoza, right?
Yes, right.
I remembered. All right, very cool. Are you following along, Bettina?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so let me have you read the third paragraph.
Oh, the Europeans brought wonderful new animals to the Americas. Horses, cattle, and sheep were all new to the Native Americans. These animals became valuable sources of transportation and food. Metal items were also new to the natives. They began to use knives, needles, metal axe, I think it is axe?
Yeah, metal axe heads.
Axes. What? Metal axes?
Metal axe heads.
Okay. Metal axe heads and metal pots for cooking. Clothes and gas beads were also very much in demand. Interaction between the groups changed everyone's lives.
Okay, great. All right, I've got, let's see, 4 words. Give me 1 second. Okay. So what I want to practice with you is going to be the double T. Okay?
Okay.
So the double T in the word cattle. Okay? You would say cattle. All right? Here, and in most cases, class, the double T will always sound like a D. Okay?
Cattle.
So instead of saying cattle, we would say cattle.
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 Okay, very good. The next word I want to practice is the word metal. Okay? Now here we would say metal.
Metal.
Yeah, so that
more like
that T
with
is going to sound like a D, metal.
Metal. Okay. Metal. Cattle.
Yeah, very good. So in our reading here, we have metal items, okay, metal axe heads, and metal pots. Okay, let's try that. Metal axe heads and metal pots.
Metal axes and metal pots for cooking.
Okay, very good. Very good. Now, the next word is going to be the word cloth. Okay, now this would be different. There's another word that's very close to the pronunciation. Okay, and has to do with cloth because from cloth we make clothes, right? Okay. But if without that es at the end, we use an ah sound. Cloth.
Cloth.
Okay, try that one more time. Cloth.
Cloth.
Very good. Okay, and if we have an es on the end, that's clothes.
Clothes.
There you go. Okay, good. One last word is going to be changed. Changed. Okay, with that ed ending sounding like a D. Changed.
Change. Change.
Let's try that one more time. Changed.
Change. Change.
Almost. Okay, so let's practice the word change. Okay, change. Okay, yep, there we go. So we're saying change. All right, and then we're going to add that D at the end. Change.
Okay. Change.
There, that's it. Changed.
Change.
All right, nice. And this is a difficult word. Abdallah and I were going over this word the last reading, okay, when we were practicing that D ending. Okay, it's really difficult. So don't be discouraged. You're doing well, okay?
Okay. Yes.
All right. Let's see. Maria, let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
Okay, down to North America or
let's see.
The coast of North America.
Sure. Yeah, do the whole thing. It's all yours.
I don't know where to split the paragraph.
Read the whole paragraph. Read the whole paragraph.
Okay. Times of peace were always interrupted by conflict between the colonists and the Native Americans. The Powhatan Wars between 1610 and 1646 were bloody battles. They ended with the Powhatan losing most of their land. In 1637, the Pekku War started because of trade and land arguments. The colonists and their allies from rival tribes attacked and burned down a Pequot village. They massacred the villagers, brutally killing hundreds of people. In 1675, the Native American leader Metacom, also known as King Philip, gathered many native groups together to get rid of the colonists. This fierce year-long battle was called King Philip's War. Metacom was usually defeated. The colonists took over most of the Native American lands on the northeastern coast of North America.
Excellent, nice job. Now, don't worry about the Indian names as much, because even in pronouncing them themselves, not many of them have to or actually know how they're really still pronounced, because a lot of the Indian languages in the United States have been lost. Okay, so even when we say them, we're guessing.
Okay.
All right, so don't worry about those. All right, okay. The only word I wanted to practice with you is the word allies. Okay, so we're going to stick the accent at the beginning. Okay, allies.
Allies.
Okay, so the colonists and their allies from rival tribes. Try that sentence one more time.
The colonists and their allies from the rival tribes.
There you go. Nice job. Very good. Great job on tackling that big, long paragraph. All right. Let's see. Dimitri, you're up, man.
The last paragraph, yeah?
Yep, the last paragraph.
The French and the Indian War began in 1754. Although it was really between European colonies, Native Americans became involved as allies on both sides. The 1763 Treaty of Paris gave England control over some of the lands that had once belonged to the French.
All right, great job. I've got 3 words I want to practice. Okay. The first word is going to be allies. Okay, so you want to put the accent at the very beginning.
Allies.
Allies. Okay. The next is going to be a number, 1763. All right. Now, when we pronounce that 3, okay, it has a TH sound. 3. Try that, please.
3.
Okay, almost. You're very close. Now, that TH, you're going to stick your tongue between your top and your bottom teeth. 3.
Oh, I can't.
No, yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. Okay, let's try it one more time. We're going to say thur. We're going to split the word in half. Let's say thur.
4.
Okay, almost. Okay, let's try it again. We're going to say thur.
4.
There you go. That's it. Okay, now let's try it. We're going to say thur e.
Thor e.
Okay. All right. Very good. So thur e. One more time.
Thor e.
All right. Now we're going to bring them closer together just a little bit. Thur e.
Thor e.
There you go. Thur e.
3.
That's it. 3.
3.
Very good. Okay, so let's try that number. Okay, so slowly. Okay, focus on that 3. 1763.
1763.
There, that's it. Okay, I told you could do it. Okay, so class, whenever you have a word that's hard for you to pronounce, slow down. You can even split the word in half or into 3 parts or in however many parts you need to do, okay? So that you can practice saying that word. I got this method from playing music, Okay? So when I play the guitar, if there's something that I cannot play, I have to slow down, wait for my hands and my fingers and my brain to catch up with each other, and then once I can play it slowly, then I speed it up. I speed it up a little bit more until I can play it at a normal speed. Okay? If you do things like that, you'll be able to pronounce words much better. Okay? All right, nice job, Dimitri. And let's see, I believe I have one more word I wanted to practice. Okay, the word is belonged. Okay, I'm going to throw this word in the chat box. Belonged has a D ending. Belonged. Try that.
Belonged.
Great. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, when you had pronounced it, you had said belonged. Okay, so remember, when we have ED endings, we don't want to pronounce that E. We just want to say belonged. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Nice job. Okay, so we're done with this document here. What's up, Alan? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm all right.
Awesome. Welcome to class. I'm doing good. And hi, Omar. I see your message here. I didn't want to miss you. I'd love to go to Panama. I hope to in the next year, because it's just my neighbor right here. All right, you guys. Okay, so Inga, I'm going to have you read next, okay? But we're going to open up another document, okay? So class, we're going to go to escaping persecution. Okay? Ooh, Inga, you have a long paragraph.
Yes.
All right, now Inga, do you want to read the whole thing or do you want to cut it in half? It's up to you.
As you wish.
All right, if you want to, you can do the whole thing. If you want to cut it in half, you can do that too. Whatever you want to do.
I don't mind about it.
All right, go for it. It's all you.
Okay. Some of the settlers who came to the English colonies in North America were trying to escape religious persecution. They had been treated unfairly because others were intolerant of their religious beliefs. People who wanted to separate themselves from the official Church of England called themselves Separatists. A company of Separatists traveled from England to the Netherlands before deciding to make the American colonies their home in 1620. They settled in what is present-day Massachusetts. They founded Plymouth colony under their newly elected leader, William Bradford. Since they were the first colonists known to come for religious reasons, the people of Plymouth colony were called the Pilgrims. A pilgrim is a person who travels to a specific location for religious purposes.
Okay, great. Nice job. You had a really good flow there. All right, very good. In class, what I mean by flow is when someone feels good and they're reading and speaking, it just feels comfortable and natural. Okay, and Inga had a really good flow when she was reading. It sounded really nice. Okay, so let's practice some of these words. Okay, on the first line, we have the word settlers. Okay, now this has the two T's. Okay, and we wouldn't say settlers. You can say settlers, but we would normally say settlers. So it's more like saying sed and then lers, settlers. Try that, settlers.
Settlers.
There you go. Nice job. Okay. The next word is the word colonies.
Okay. Colonies. Yes.
There you go.
I thought colonize. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries. No worries. Okay. Now this next word may be a new word for you. It may be a new word for everybody here. Okay. The word is separatists.
Separatists.
Okay. And now how we're going to pronounce this, I'll write the spelling here. Separatists. Okay, so that's how it's spelled, separatists. But how we pronounce that, we go sep-pra, and then we say tis. So that that second A, or the first A after the P, we skip right over that. We say separatists. Try that.
Separatists.
There you go, separatists.
Separatists. Okay.
Very good. And I also wanted to practice the word leader. Okay, let's try the D sound there. Leader.
Leader.
There you go. Nice. Okay, and then this is probably a new word for you. It's the word Plymouth. Okay, it looks like Plymouth. All right, and it's just again, it's a name of a place, and so it could have any number of pronunciations. So this is Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Okay, yeah, and in American culture and whatnot, it's usually referred to as either Plymouth or Plymouth Rock. Okay, and that's the place where the Pilgrims settled. Okay. Last word is purposes. Okay, we want to add the accent at the very beginning. Purposes.
Purposes.
There you go. All right, very good. Nice job. Thank you. All right, and let's see. Aaron, it is your turn. Let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
Okay. Pilgrims from Plymouth colony are often confused with the Puritans. The Puritans were a different group who traveled to America for religious freedom in 1630. People of this group wanted to purify the Church of England. They wanted to cleanse of the things they believed had gone wrong instead of separating from it altogether.
All right, very good. Let me, there it is. Okay. All right, so I've got 3 words that I want to practice with you.
Okay.
Okay. So first off, the first word is Puritans. Okay. Now this comes from the word pure. All right, which means clean. Right. So when we pronounce this word, we put sort of an I before that U, and that's how we make that U or sound. Pure. Puritans. Okay.
Puritans.
So let's try that word. Puritans.
Puritans.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
The next word is going to be cleanse. Okay. Now in this word, okay, the EA will actually make a short E sound. Okay, what I mean by that is instead of saying clean, like in the word cleans, and using that E sound, which would be the long E sound, we would say which is the short E. Cleanse.
Cleanse.
Okay, now class, be careful, because the only time we would say cleanse, all right, is if it has the E on the very end. That is cleanse. If the word only has the S, that word is cleans. Okay, do you guys see the difference?
Yes.
Okay, now both of them are very related to cleanse and to clean. All right, are similar words. All right. Okay. And the last word I want to practice is the word believed.
Believed.
Let's see, believed. There we go. So yes, this ed ending will have a D sound. Believed.
Believed.
There you go. Believed.
Believed.
There. Good. Good. Yes. So we're going to skip over that E and not pronounce that final E and just go right to that D. Okay. Very good job, Aaron.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Okay. And Igor, let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
John Winthrop established the Puritan colony of Massachusetts Bay as a place where Puritans could worship freely and be an example of good lands to those around them. Most of the Puritans lived in the city of Boston.
Okay. Let's practice that word pure. Puritans.
Puritans.
There we go. So in many cases in English, that U is going to make that U sound, like in popular, fabulous, okay? Puritans, all right? So we're going to have that U sound to it, okay? The next word I want to practice is the last name, okay? So we're going to focus on that TH sound of John Winthrop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's practice that word. Winthrop. Winthrop.
Winthrop. Winthrop.
There you go, Winthrop. Very good job. Okay, and the last word is godliness. Okay, so godliness, and that is in, let's see, at the end of the second line, godliness.
Godliness.
Okay, try that one more time. We're going to say godliness. Godliness.
Godliness.
There you
Godliness.
go. Godliness.
Godliness. Godliness.
All right, make sure to pronounce an E sound, okay? Let's slow it down just a little bit. Godliness. Godliness.
Godliness.
There you go. Nice.
Godliness.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Thank you. And let's see, I believe that's all I had for you on that paragraph. Very good job. All right, and let's see, we ended with City of Boston. And okay, so let's go to Alan. You came in just a little bit later, but I'm gonna throw you in right now. Okay, so read that next paragraph, please. Alan, can you hear me? Okay, let's go to Abdallah. Let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
Yeah. Since England was mostly a Protestant country, many Catholics felt persecuted. Lord Baltimore founded the colony of Maryland in 1634 to provide a safe place for Catholics to practice their faith.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's practice. We've got, let's see, 3 words here, okay? The first word is going to be Protestant. Protestant, okay? So it looks like Protestant, but it would be Protestant.
Protestant.
Okay, and yes, it does come from the word to protest. Okay,
yeah.
This was a group of people that were protesting the Church of England.
Like protesters.
Yeah, like protesters. Yes, very good. Okay, so this is Protestant. All right.
Yeah.
And let's see. The next word is going to be persecuted. So let's try that word. Let me write that in here. Persecuted. So this is going to be another word that has the U. Okay, that makes that EU sound. Okay, as well as the ED that sounds like a D. Persecuted.
Persecuted.
Okay, remember that P sound. Persecuted.
Persecuted.
There you go. Persecuted. Try it one more time. Persecuted.
Persecuted.
Okay, very good, very good. And it has that accent at the very beginning of the word, class. All right, the next word is going to be the word safe.
Safe.
Yeah, so S-A-F-E, safe. Okay, that has a long A sound, safe.
Safe, yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Nice job. And let's see. The next paragraph, please, Sarah.
Okay. The Massachusetts colonies were formed by those in search of religious freedom. However, some colonists found that their leaders would not allow religious beliefs that were different. Thomas Hooker left Massachusetts with a small group in 1636 and founded Hartford in the area that is now the state of Connecticut. Roger Williams was a famous colonial dissenter, a person who held beliefs that were different from his leaders' beliefs. He was forced out of Massachusetts in 1636. He went to present-day Rhode Island and founded the colony of Providence.
Excellent. Nice job. Very good reading. I've got 2 words here, okay? These are probably new words for you. Okay, the first word is dissenter.
Yeah, dissenter.
Okay, so it's a dissenter is someone who holds beliefs that are different from their leaders. Okay, so the accent would go right there in the middle. dissenter. Okay. Now I want to also practice present day. Okay. So when we have two words that mean two different things. So right now we have present, okay, which would mean now, okay, and then also day, which is daytime, okay? When we combine those words together, we're always going to focus on that first word, okay, and give the accent to that word. So we say present day.
Present day.
Okay, so present day, what is it? Present day Rhode Island, is that what it says? Hold on, where am I? There we go. Yeah, present day Rhode Island.
Present day Rhode Island. Present day.
There you go. Nice, very good. And then let's work on that CH sound in Massachusetts. So give me a good ch sound, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
There you go. Nice job. Okay, very good, very good. All right, so let's see, Alan. Alan, are you there? Okay, Bethany, you are up. Let me have you read the next paragraph.
Me?
Yeah, Bettina, I apologize.
Bettina, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Bettina, are you there?
Okay, yes, I'm here.
Okay, very good.
In 1681, William Penn received payment for a debt from King Charles II of England. The payment was in the form of land along the Delaware River. He began what he called a holy experiment there. He established a colony of Quakers, where people of all religions could live together. The colony would become Pennsylvania.
There you go, Pennsylvania. Okay, I've got two words I want to practice with you. The first word is in the first sentence. Okay, and that B is going to be silent. Okay, the word is debt. Debt. Okay, the B is silent, so that's not going to be there.
Debt. Okay.
There you go. Good D sound and good T sound as well. Debt. Okay, that was really nice. Thank you.
Debt. Okay.
Debt. Okay, the next word is going to be Quakers. So this is going to have a long A sound. Quakers.
Quakers with E? With Quakers.
No, it's going to be Quakers.
Quakers.
There you go. Quakers. Quakers.
Okay. Quakers.
Excellent. Very good. Nice job. Okay, class. Okay, we're done. We're done with this document. I'm going to go to. Let's see. This is going to be another one. Let's go to customs and traditions. All right, and let's see, Maria, it's your turn. Let's see, Maria, did you already read?
No.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I apologize.
Only once.
Okay, you read once. Okay, so your turn again. We are on customs and traditions, and I'm going to have you read that first paragraph. Okay.
Okay. Native American Indian groups in North America lived in different cultural regions, each of which developed its own customs and traditions. A custom is a specific way in which a group does something. This can include how foods are prepared, what clothing is worn, the kinds of celebration, and much more. The set of customs developed and shared by a culture over time is a tradition.
Very good. Okay, nice job on culture. Let's practice cultural.
Cultural.
Yeah, so we're just going to add that AL at the end. Cultural. Okay?
Cultural.
There.
I can say culture, but not cultural.
Yeah. Some words kind of are tricky with our tongue and mouth, right? So yeah, let's practice that. So we're going to say different cultural regions. Different cultural regions. Okay. Nice job. Okay, yeah, you're doing good. All right, thank you. And Dimitri, let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
I'm sorry, but it is loading. May I will be the next.
Okay, no problem. Let's go to Aaron. Do you have the document there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Cultures' customs are often determined by the natural resources found in their environment. In the desert southwest region, cloth weaving developed as a custom. The area has fewer large animals whose skins can be used for making clothing or blankets. Cloth weaving was a way of meeting the need of clothing without using animal skins. In the eastern woodlands area, however, hunting and fishing were daily activities. Since it was easy to get animal skins, developing skills like weaving were less important.
Okay, great job. Let's check out some of these words here.
Okay.
The first word I want to practice is determined.
Determine.
Determined.
Determine.
Okay, we're going to end with a D. Okay, Sarah, we'll see you later. Bye. Okay, determined.
Determined.
There you go with that D ending.
Determined.
Okay. Nice, very good. Okay, the next word is going to be desert.
Desert.
Okay, now be careful. Now, if we add only an S to the word, an extra S like D-E-S-S-E-T-R or E-R-T, sorry, that word now becomes dessert, and that means like ice cream or cake. Okay. Now, desert means the desert where there's sand and it's dry and hot. Okay.
Desert.
Yeah, dessert would then be like cake and ice cream. Right. So we want to make sure that accent is at the beginning. Desert. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The next word is cloth.
Cloth.
Yeah, very good. So with an aw sound there, cloth.
Okay. Cloth.
Okay, and our last word is developing.
Developing.
There you go. So the accent is going to go on that second E, developing. Okay.
Developing.
There you go. That's it. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Inga, let me have you read the next paragraph, and then Dimitri, I'll come right back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Because the next one I already read.
Okay, gotcha.
The traditional roles of men and women in the native tribes varied as well. In hunting cultures, men were often away from home during the day to hunt animals for food. Women did make chores around the village while they were gone. In cultures where crops were grown, it was usually the men who tended them.
Okay, great job. Now, I want to practice the pronunciation of the word women, okay? So when we're talking about more than one woman, okay, woman with an A at the end, woman, we have women, okay? Now, it's spelled W-O-M-E-N, but the way that we pronounce it is with an, kind of like saying women.
Women.
Okay, so that's the difference. We say woman for one woman, okay, and women for many women, okay?
Okay.
All right,
women.
So the next word I want to practice is the word chores. Okay, you had said chores.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so it's chores with a CH. Try that.
Chores.
Nice. Okay, very good, very good. All right, other than that, great reading. You did very well, very well.
Thanks.
All right, and let's see. Dimitri, let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
Okay. Folklore was an important part of all Native American cultures. They have no written language. Telling the tribe's stories orally was the way they preserved them from generation to generation, so they would not be lost. The tribe used chanting, storytelling, and singing as a way to remember the tribe's folklore. The stories taught the tribe's history, funny adventures, and accomplishments. Folklore also helped people of the tribe.
Okay, great. And Dmitry, you pronounced that word very well. It is accomplishments. Nice job. Nice job. Okay. I want to practice 2 words with you. The first word is chanting. Okay, I wrote it in the chat box. Chanting. You see that? Okay, pronounce that for me, please.
Yes,
chanting.
Chanting.
There you go. Nice job. Chanting. Okay. The next word is going to be written. Okay. Now, excuse me. This word here has 2 T's in it, and usually our rule would be if we have 2 T's in the word, that the 2 T's would then sound like a D, right? In this word, just like when we say, for example, Britain, okay, we hide those T's. We're going to hide the T's as well. So these T's are going to be silent. Okay, so let's practice this word. So instead of saying written, we're going to say written. Try that. Written.
Written. Written.
Okay, one more time. Written.
Written.
Okay, so we're going to hide those T's. It's more of a sound that we make in the back of our throat. Okay, we say written.
Written.
Okay, almost. One more time, okay? Written.
Written.
All right, okay. Very, very close. It's a hard sound to get, okay? So if you keep coming to my classes, we can keep practicing that, okay? All right, man. Thank you. And Igor, let me have you read the last paragraph, okay?
Okay. Religion was an important part of Native American cultures. The celebration of the tribe's faith and worship often involved special ceremonies. Harvest ceremonies were a common way to give thanks to the tribe's gods for a good crop. Other ceremonies combined religious songs and dances with social activities. The ceremonies reinforced the people's trust in their leaders' ability to provide for their needs.
Okay, great. Let's. I've got 4 words, okay, and this will end things for this hour. Okay, the first word is going to be cultures. Okay.
Cultures.
Yeah, so we're going to say culture. Okay, like that. Culture.
Culture. Culture.
All right, excellent. And the next word is going to be tribe. So we're going to use a long I sound here. You'll hear me a lot of times talk about the short I, and occasionally a long I sneaks in there. This is one of those words with a long I. The word is tribe.
Tribe. Tribe.
Nice. Okay, very good. The next word is going to be combine. Okay, this has a long I sound in there as well. Combined. Oops.
Combined. Combined.
Okay, yep, very good. And our last word, if you look at where Inga had written on here, okay. She wrote the word reinforced for me. Thank you, Inga. That's awesome. Okay, reinforced. Okay, so we're going to have that accent on that O-R, reinforced.
Reinforced. Reinforced.
There you go. Good job.
But
okay,
ceremonious, how to pronounce?
Just like that, ceremonious.
Yes, it's correct. Yes, ceremonious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you had a word that well, okay, so there's ceremonious, which is what you said, and ceremonies. Okay. Here you had read the word ceremonies and you pronounced it correctly. The other word would be ceremonious, okay, which is what you had just said. This word here is ceremonies.
Ceremonies.
Okay. When you read the word, you read it perfectly. Okay. But right then and there, you had said ceremonious. It was a different word.
Okay.
Okay. All right, class. I'm just about out of time. Thank you all for coming this hour. It was great to see a lot of new faces as well as the old ones. I really enjoyed having you guys here. Keep in touch. You can follow me. I'll be teaching tomorrow morning for about 3 hours. If you want to come join me, come and see me. Okay. We'll see ya. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.